Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles draft here on the channel. We're going to bounce back from yesterday's draft where we learned a lot, but maybe the results didn't quite go the way we wanted them to. Okay, our mythic rare is Dark, Leo, and Shredder, a really powerful 2-drop. So attacking ninjas you control have Death Touch, and whenever Dark Leo and Shredder deal combat damage to a player, create a 1/1 black ninja creature token. Then if you control 5 or more ninjas, that player loses half their life, rounded up. I'm much more willing to take, and it has Sneak for black-white. I'm much more willing to take multicolored cards in this format because there's only 5 supported archetypes, and in those situations, you can afford to take the multicolored strong cards earlier because if they, they're relatively more flexible. Whereas if in a normal set, this might only fit into one of the 10 archetypes, but now it fits into one of the 5 archetypes. So it's like twice as flexible in that way, even though it itself is still a multicolored card. What else is there? There's Henchbot, which is pretty nice. It's like a 4-mana 2/3 that's quite nice for defensive decks, and it's colorless, so it's the exact opposite. It can fit into any deck that I play. So those are the two main choices, I think, between the Dark Leo and Shredder and the Henchbots. I think I'm going to take the Dark Leo and Shredder, though. I think it is quite strong. Giving attacking ninjas Death Touch is really nice. And it's going to always be pretty annoying to deal with, I think. Okay, so we started off with Dark Leo and Shredder. What do we want to follow that up with? Well, I think Casey Jones' Jury Rig Justiciar is very strong. 2-mana, 2/1 haste, and then you can probably grab an artifact if you're playing this in blue-red. It's not the most flexible card because white-red is going to miss on this a lot more, so think about this as kind of like a card that you'll play in your white-red decks, but you really want to play in your red-blue decks. Those are the 2 red archetypes in the set. Paramecia Coloniix is okay, but it's like a 2-drop that if you have a good thing to get back from your graveyard to put on top, it's decent, but nothing crazy. Oraku Saki is a card that I was impressed with, but I don't really want to second pick it. Maybe I'm supposed to, though, to follow up the Dark Leo. And then Ragamuffin Raptor is also pretty good. I think the best card is the Casey Jones, and I'm willing to just take a card like this. This is where like the Dark Leo and Shredder pick does become a little punishing if that archetype doesn't end up opening, but I like taking cards that could be the best card in my deck. Now there is Splinter Hamato Yoshi. So another sneak card, another ninja. It plays really well with Dark Leo and Shredder. So that's a very tempting option. There's Leonardo Big Brother as another sneak card. The cheap sneak cards are pretty cool. And then what else is there? There's Frog Butler, but I don't really want to third pick that. I think we'll take the Splinter. It goes well with the Dark Leo. We're willing to move away from the Casey Jones. What else are we seeing? Well, nothing crazy in green. Frog Butler is like a card I like, but it's not really a signal point, I don't think. Black, there's the Splinter. White, a couple cards. Red card. There's not, I mean, the blue cards are not spectacular. I'm not the biggest fan of Bespoke Bow, though I'm still like waiting to see more of it in action before I make a huge sweeping judgment on the card. But I think Splinter's a nice pickup here. It is nice, though, as well. There was one earlier we could have taken, maybe. I think maybe pack 1. When you see these, like, cards like this, it's a little bit... well, the fact that they're legendary means you don't want too many copies. Here, Mechanized Ninja Cavalry is, I think, going to be my pick. It's flexible. It can go with the Casey Jones or with the Dark Leo and Shredder / Splinter. If you ninja it back to your hand, you can then play it again, get another 1/1. It's a ninja itself. I think it kind of does everything I want to do. The other options are Mouser Foundry, which is a nice red artifact payoff, but I'd rather take the flexible card that can also go into my Black-White Ninjas deck at this point in the draft. We are seeing some blue-red artifact stuff. Buzzbots fits well into that deck. I think that Fugitive Droid fits well into that deck. And then there is the Foot Headquarters as a land, but I'm taking these lands a little bit lower than I used to, just because I think you want to make sure you get your playables in order and know your colors and all that stuff. Okay, so it's looking like black and white are drying up a little bit, but General Traggott's pretty good. Sack an artifact. If we do, deal 4 to target creature. It's an artifact itself. I can grab it off Casey Jones. I maybe abandon the Splinter and Dark Leo and Shredder, but I am taking a really strong uncommon. And then there's like Omni Cheese Pizza, which fits well into an artifact deck, gives you something to sacrifice. Purple Dragon Punks can be okay in an artifacts deck, I think. We're seeing some green cards, but they're nothing too spectacular. So yeah, I think passing up like Foot Mystic isn't going to cost me too much. We've got like kind of this red like this. Maybe we could even play red-white technically, but it feels like the artifact stuff's going to fit best into red-blue. Then again, if we are going to be seeing red-white stuff, might as well go for it. Leonardo Leader in blue is a really nice card. For starters, if you're going wide, like in a red-white deck, giving your stuff +2/+0 is nice. If we're playing a Ninja's deck, getting started on turn 1 is really nice. I think red-white is looking the most open. There's also Go Ninja Go, which is really like a nice card for a red-white deck. I am worried that I'm passing a lot of these red-white cards. But I don't think I can justify taking it over Leonardo Leader in blue. It's just such a good proactive 1-drop and fits into either of the decks that I'm building right now. So, yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. I could still just be a black-white deck. Okay, now I think I can take Go Ninja Go. It seems like a very open strategy. I could even consider like trying to splash black, though I don't really want to for just these 2 cards. I did first pick this one. Bot Bashing Time is a nice removal spell. Null Group is a solid 3-drop. But I think Go Ninja Go is going to be a pretty good removal spell. You can get some good enters effects. I already have Casey Jones, Mechanized Ninja, General Trag. Okay, yeah, red-white's looking real good here. The neutrinos now. I still stand by the Leonardo pick. I still think Leonardo's really good in a red-white deck and probably better than Go Ninja Go. But at this point, I think we can abandon the Dark Leon Shredder. And it's funny because the card that we could have taken, the colorless card, isn't even a card that I really love in red-white. We are going to want to make sure we get some artifacts to support the Casey Jones and the General Trag. But the Neutrinos is a really good card for this strategy. This is looking really open. And even if Pack 2 is a little more contested because we have passed some red and white cards, I expect to be able to get tons of stuff for Pack 3. So on the wheel, we wheeled Bot Bashing Time. 4 mana deal 6, totally solid, helps clear out blockers. Let's put our removal spells in this pile. So we have a couple 2-drops, good 4-drop, General Trag. We have room for 3-drops like Null Group, which is nice because it can filter our draws, but I think we're going to be able to get this sort of thing later. Let's just make sure we get at least like 4 removal spells, and getting 2 already in Pack 1 is pretty good. Okay, there is Rock Soldiers now. We can destroy a non-creature artifact. It's an artifact itself. Just 4 mana, 4/3. Nothing crazy, but might as well. There's also Paramecia Coloniax. But at this point, we have enough red cards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 red cards. I think we have balanced things out. Okay, so this is an artifact. This can help us cast artifacts, but it's also just a 2-drop. Maybe we'll need that. So I think we definitely would rather have the 2-drop that can always attack. Oh, perfect. I like Mouser Foundry a lot. It's going to fit well with my like General Trag. Raphael's a card that I would play. The fact that it's legendary means I don't really want more than 1 copy, but I do think it's a good card. Maybe I should have considered taking it. I think with Casey Jones, with some artifact synergies, I'm going to be pretty happy to have the Mouser Foundry. Okay, Pack 2. Close pick already. There's Neutrinos, which is a great card. There's Leonardo Cutting Edge, which if you're gaining some life, which if you have like the lands that can enter tap and gain you some life, is pretty nice. Also just a great card. Uneasy Alliance is a good kill spell, and Manhole Missile is a good kill spell. I'm really tempted to just take the Neutrinos. I think it's a good card. It's going to be a really formidable threat, and I already have a few removal spells, which makes cards like Manhole Missile a little bit less necessary. Leonardo's good. It's not as good in my deck as it would be in my Ninja's deck, though. I do think Manhole Missile is fantastic. Let's just take the Neutrinos, though. I feel like when you play this card, you just deal so much damage so quickly. Maybe that's wrong, but I'm going to try the Neutrinos here over the removal spell, even though it's a really good removal spell. Okay, now I'm going to take Uneasy Alliance. You don't really want to go overboard on removal spells sometimes in these decks. Like, you can end up in a spot where you just have, like, 8 removal spells, especially because a lot of the white and red commons are good removal spells. And then you just don't have the threats to back it up. That's just why I was okay kind of passing a removal spell, because getting an Uneasy Alliance is also pretty good. I would like a null group biological assets. I think it's going to attack pretty well. Neutrinos plays well with like cards that can that want to be like you play Neutrinos, and then the next turn you play like a 5-drop, then attack, exile the 5-drop, it comes in attacking. So works well with big creatures that have like 4 power and aren't going to want to sit on the sidelines. Okay. So now there's Raphael, Most Attitude. Good card advantage spell. There's also Spicy Oatmeal Pizza. As a kill spell. And then there is like April O'Neil as a really good 2-drop. Would I rather get a 4-drop? Would that get some card advantage? I think I'd rather just get the really good 2-drop here right now. I am a little bit light on 2-drops, especially good ones. Like, I don't really want to play the Purple Dragon Punks. And this is one of the maybe the best 2-drops in the set. Spicy Oatmeal Pizza is a solid kill spell, but as we've already established, I have some kill spells already. Okay, Raphael, the Night Watcher. Attacking creatures have double strike. Definitely something I'm interested in this build. Mechanized Ninja Cavalry would also be good. Giving everything double strike's nice. This is also kind of a 2-drop because you play this on turn 2, but it's not the best 2-drop. I'm trying to just see how many kill spells I have, keep track of them over here. Rock Soldiers could definitely get the cut. This is close with the Mechanized Ninja Cavalry, but I think this card's like really powerful. And if you sneak it in with Neutrinos, like you play it, attack with Neutrinos, your Neutrinos hit them for 8. It's just so much damage. Ooh, another Raphael. Must be blocked. That's really good with Neutrinos. Especially because they don't get to know it's coming. You play Raphael, attack, all of a sudden it's attacking, and they have to block it. So that's really good with Neutrinos. I'm getting likely to cut this one. I'm starting to move my cards into like likely cuts piles. I will still need 2-drops, so I'm going to keep this guy in for now, but this card's fantastic. My 4-drop slot is looking awesome. Oh my goodness. Triceraton Commando. Well, this card's insane. This is a 4-drop, 6-drop. You can even play it as a 2-drop. Just excellent card. Again, we already have got our kill count. We've already been getting some kill spells, so we have enough not to worry about them. This card's insane. What a pickup. And now there is a Raphael, and there's a Manhole Missile. This is, I think, Manhole Missile time. This card's fantastic as a kill spell. I would play a Raphael, don't get me wrong, but it's not a huge priority for me. I have a couple 2-drops already. I have like 5 cards I can play on turn 2. Let's just sort this as a 2-drop for now. And this is a really premium removal spell. I would maybe play Make Your Move, 1 copy. I definitely would take Raphael second out of this pack, though. Okay, so there's a gain land. There's also this card. When another creature controls enters, it gains Flying Menace or Haste. Protects other attacking creatures, get +1, +0 until end of turn. I'm not sure how good this card is. I don't think I go wide enough. I'm just going to take the dual land, give myself some flexibility, help my mana out. We wield Manhole Missile. I think Manhole Missile is a little bit better than Uneasy Alliance. That could be incorrect, but I currently think this is a little bit better. Why do I think that? Probably because the filtering's really good. If you're killing something, you get to filter something away. And instant speed makes a difference. Okay, Null Group came back. There is nobody. We can return artifacts, so like we can return Ninja Cavalry, return Mouse or Foundry, but I think we have a gap at our curve in the 3-drop slot. This card's going to do some good work. I don't think I need Rock Soldiers. At this point, I have 4 4-drops that are better than it. I got a couple more expensive cards. Ooh, we wield Raphael. Perfect. We could also take Action News Crew. I think I'm going to take the Raphael, though. I'll be able to get a couple 2-drops in pack 3. And if I have to play a couple Purple Dragon Punks, I have to play a couple Purple Dragon Punks. It's not the end of the world. Uneasy Alliance, you can use the mana to activate that. Okay. This is coming together nicely. Rock Soldiers came back. We're not playing that, though. Our 4-drop slot's pretty good. Okay. Random 3-drop we can totally play. Okay, so going into pack 3, what are our needs? Well, we already have 5 removal spells that are pretty good, plus this. So removal's good. We want more cheap plays, fill out our curve, maybe get a good combat trick. And that would be all we'd need. I think we're going to take the Casey Jones. So Casey Jones is an interesting case. So it's when it enters, you draw 3 cards at the beginning of your next upkeep. You discard 3 cards at random. You want to be playing this in the late game when you have like no cards in hand, so that you can play Casey Jones immediately, like play a land, play a 2-drop from what you draw. Like if you play this when you're empty-handed, you're pretty happy. That's kind of my logic. You don't really want to be playing this when you have a bunch of cards in hand. So maybe it's not even that good, but I'll test it out. With Leonardo Big Brother, which could be okay in my deck as well, but let's take this, and then we're going to put it at the high point of our curve. Okay. Now we're going to take Last Ronin's Technique. Super good with neutrinos. Just pretty cool card in general. Plays really well with Leonardo, leader in blue. Northwind Avatar is not a card I can play. And I don't need multiple of the tap land. I could potentially play them because, again, I have like a double red card, double white card. Though I might not play General Trag. My artifact count currently is at 3, so not the likeliest to play it. But this card's going to be pretty nice, I think. We get another Uneasy Alliance. I think 2 Uneasy Alliances is kind of a good number for us. 2 Uneasy Alliances, we can then cut maybe Bot Bashing Time or Go Ninja Go, though. This card plays decently with Casey Jones, maybe. We've got some good synergies, I think. I think I'm feeling good about picking the neutrinos over a kill spell. So I think I took it over Leonardo as well, the life gain one. I don't really have a lot of life gain, so feeling good about that as well. Okay, would I rather have High Flying Ace or Null Group? I think High Flying Ace. Give any random ground creatures I need flying. Just be a flyer itself. Hamato. Because this thing might not always be able to attack. They could just play like a 4/4 or a 3/4 or something like that. I might play a Guardian Stance. I'm not sure, though. Okay, would I rather have Uneasy Alliance, Turtle Blimp? I might just want Turtle Blimp. I kind of like Turtle Blimp. I already have enough kill spells. 6 isn't a high enough number, I think. And Foot Ninjas is another consideration. If you get this sneaking into play as a 4-mana play, but I already have so many 4-drops. What? It didn't take... Oh my gosh. How did that even happen? I literally was like dragging it to my... Oh my gosh. How did an Ice Cream Kitty get in my deck? What the actual heck just happened? I'm gonna have to watch the instant replay to actually understand that one. Let's take an EPF point squad. Growing 3-drop. Oh my gosh. Is it glitched out? Why wouldn't it let me take the EPF point squad there? Oh my gosh. I will take a Raphael. We'll play one of these. Well, that's just so strange. Master Foundry now. It's like the only card in my colors. Let's just round this out. Bot Bashing Time. Let's just take a Zog, I think. It's really good with neutrinos. Get another gain land. Another 3-drop. 3-drop. Lots of blue cards coming around late. That's kind of a bummer because I would have played the Blimp. Like, I'm doing this. I'm just going to do it as a test with this card. Like, does it not take the card that I'm, like, grabbing? I thought dragging was, like, the most consistent way to get what I wanted, but I guess not. Also, why would it default to taking an Ice Cream Kitty? Or a Return to the Sewers? Like, does it actually think I'm playing blue? Like, what the heck just happened? Okay, Purple Dragon Punk's last pick. Not the best card. Okay. Yep. It's an ice cream kitty, all right. Maybe if I leave and come, I mean, I don't even know how I got, yeah, that's super unfortunate. Artifact count is at 4. So I don't think we can play General Trag in that case. So we got a kill spell, kind of kill spell, kind of kill spell, kind of kill spell. I think we have enough artifacts for Casey Jones, because if we hit an artifact, we're pretty okay. We're not going to play the purple dragon punks, though. I think I'd rather play Mouse or Foundries. Gosh, Blimp would have been so good, because it would have been another artifact for me. Maybe I don't really want Casey Jones after all. Let's cut bot bashing time. We have better kill spells, I think. And then cut mutant town musicians. And I think this will be the build. And I think I might cut a land because no, I don't really want to do that. Okay, my curve, I'm mostly red, but so I think this is a good flip. Yeah. Well, we'll see how this ends up going. I think the deck looks sweet, and I will see you folks in the games. Okie doke. As I get ready for round 1, I would like to shout out the NicolaiBolas Patreon. If you're enjoying my videos and you'd like to support my mission to make draft accessible for people of all skill levels while gaining access to cool bonus content like my card-by-card tier list and For My Thoughts document, Patreon is the place to go. Special shout out to those patrons who support at the credits level. It makes a tremendous difference. Okie doke. I had to turn off the recording for a second to double check what happened with the blimp. Basically what happened is I clicked the blimp and then I clicked it again to drag it into my pool. And instead of just being normal, it decided that that meant that I wanted to deselect the blimp, and it then chose auto-select Manhole Missile. And I lost out on a card that I would have played as a result. Pretty unfortunate, I will say. Okay. I kind of want to be able to flicker this guy to get another 1/1 at some point. They're playing red-black. Oh gosh, they're going for it. So they are just full sending there. Interesting. I am a little surprised, I must admit. And they're discarding to hand size. Oh my gosh. I don't want to discard anything right now. Actually, I kind of want to get rid of Go Ninja Go. I guess at that point I could have then attacked with this guy because they probably are waiting so they can block this guy though. That's crazy. Seemed like it worked out really badly for them. Like they played a 4/3 and it netted them -1 cards. Like I don't think I'd ever play that card on turn 3. I would have to be like have a land drop to go or. Okay, point squad, sure. They don't want to block with this guy. Have I just missed out on like I missed out on only 1 point because I wanted to keep it around while I had the other thing. Do they just have a bunch of kill spells in hand? I don't want to let them make any rats. I could have sacrificed a guy to get through 4 points or 3 points, but I don't think I need to do that right now. Their Mouser Foundry might take out my Raphael. Maybe I was supposed to use my Mouser Foundry to kill that guy, just because that way I would still have the ability to get rid of extra land if I drew one. Sure. That's going to be a good draw. I'm going to wait to draw a land for it, though. Dinosaurs, nice. Let's kill this guy. I could play Zog, I know, but I think killing this guy is going to be nice, because then if they play something bigger with Zog, I can still clear the way. Triceratops Commander's going to die to a Mouser Foundry, so I need to be aware of that. Henchbots, sure. Okay. We're going to do this now. If they kill this thing on their turn, I can attack with everything, then tap them attacking my guys and win the game. I think. Because they'll block 2/2, 1/1, 1/2, 3/4. Maybe they'll go to 1, maybe. And then they'll have to, like, deal with my entire board. Yep. So I attack with everything. They go block here. They take 1, 2, 3, 4. I ninja this in. Return one of my unblocked guys. They take 1 less, but they take 3 more. And then they'll have this against a 2/2 and 4 1/1s and this guy. I think that's going to be good enough. Yeah, I have 6 creatures here. And they have 1. Got the win. Nice. Sweet, sweet victory. I think our deck is really good. Our opponent's deck didn't really do a ton that game, but I think our deck is great. I think I would, if I had a 4th artifact, if I did have the blimp, I'm thinking about whether I would play Casey, the 2-drop. So, because looking at the top 4 is 10% of your deck. And if I had 4 artifacts, that would be roughly 10% of my deck. So I look at 10% of my deck for 10% of my deck. I still don't think it's going to hit very often. If I had 10 artifacts, that would mean 1 in 4, so I'd be pretty likely. But 4 artifacts, like, I don't know, maybe I'm drawing a card 1 every 4 times. I don't know. I think this is a good hand. The Zog goes a long way. Raphael's pretty good with Zog. Dimension X is nice too. Blue-red, okay. I'm going to cycle the Zog here, so I can play the Null group. I have plenty of kill spells for the Donatello. I think they're going to make 2 artifacts this turn. I'm not going to take any chances. Technodrome. I am walking into a manhole missile here, which I don't love. But they don't have it. Metalhead. Now both artifacts can sack each other to protect each other. Okay. Let's just deploy my cards. I mean, I'm missing land drops, which is making this game really tricky. I think if I'd been able to hit some lands, I could have been in much better shape. Maybe I should have just played this on turn 3. Oh, gosh. Kill Baxter. I'm going to have to draw my 2 mana, stop something from attacking or blocking, I think, to have a chance this game. Okay, Technodrome is way better than I thought it was. This card's messed up. In the blue-red deck, at least. It's not, like, great in every deck, but in their deck, it's looking amazing. Okay. That was not good for me. No good. Oh, they messed that up. Maybe. Yep, this was not good. I didn't get to get on the front foot, and when you're on the back foot with this white-red deck, all your cards get so much worse. Like, Raphael does not look impressive on the draw. Okay. Yeah, their deck looks sick. Yeah, I haven't gotten to do anything cool with the neutrinos yet. That's the first time I've drawn it though. That game would have been a lot different if I had drawn some lands earlier, I think. I didn't get to do any on my own game plan. I kept a 2-lander with a land cycler. My deck is kind of mid-rangey in some ways. Like, it doesn't have, like, infinite 2-drops. It doesn't go all-out aggro. I have some, like, nice mid-rangey cards I can play. It's just I drew a bunch of the clunkier ones. Okay. We're keeping this again. I mean, you have to keep these hands, I think. Go Ninja Go is not that great in my deck, I don't think. Cowabunga. I think this is a blue-green card, usually. That's the one with the most mutants. I need to draw a land so I can play this thing on turn 3. Turtle. Turtle first, then Null. Maybe I should have attacked first. I wonder if they would have blocked. Black-green playing Cowabunga. Pizza face. Okay. Pizza face for Null group is okay. Go Ninja Go is not looking good in my deck, though. I think I'd rather have just the 4-mana kill spell in this situation. Hopefully Raphael continues to do some work here. I think our deck has every single Raphael in it, which is kind of fun. Let's make this trade. If they want to. We're getting into Casey Jones territory almost. Like Casey Jones, draw 3, play land, play. I think we really want to play it when we're empty-handed. We want to play everything else first. Okay, pizza face. Okay, that's a lot of mana. So it's going to attack for 6. So draw 3, discard 3. I think I'll wait on this still. They're at 8. Getting a 4-3 into play is not nothing, but let's just be patient. Next turn we can make some big attacks. Sure. This costs 10 to sacrifice, and they have 10 mana with the Mona Lisa. Sure. They're attacking. They have a turtle, so they can give something +1/+1 and indestructible and trample. 4, 9, 11. So let's find out whether they have the indestructible trick. Okay. So they have untap a creature, maybe? So they untap this. Block this, take 2/4. Yeah. Oh, they untap Mona Lisa. No! Opponent, untap Mona Lisa, then you can tap it to gain a life. They actually would have technically been alive if they had untapped the Mona Lisa. Because they could have sacked this to gain 3 life, go to 1, and then I would have played a creature to finish them off. Still. I don't think they expected me to have 2 kill spells in a row. Looking pretty good, though. I think our deck is performing well. We lost to the blue-red deck, but we were able to win our other 2 matchups so far. Okay, can we justify keeping this? I think so. We have slightly more red sources than white sources. We have, I think, 11 red sources in the deck. And we have a 1-drop and a 2-drop, so we have 4 turns to draw something realistically. We draw a red spell, we're okay. I mean, if we draw a white spell, we're okay. If we draw Mountain, we're going to be happy. Oh, no, I messed up. I was supposed to play land first. Yeah, I was considering... I was going to play Plains, attack, then I could give it first strike. I basically just can't let foot ninjas attack me, so... Okay, Koya, sure. I would have exiled my own mechanized ninja cavalry. So next turn I want to play the neutrinos. I can use this if they play a foot ninjas off of this. Okay. So they missed a land drop. killing their stuff is more important for me than for them, I think. So maybe I'm supposed to keep my guy around to use it with the neutrinos. I just kind of assume neutrinos is going to die. But yeah. Yeah. Let's do this guy and play one more land here. And then we can discard any extra lands. Null Group is a pretty good last card standing to have. Okay, Jenica, sure. That's good. So we can kill Koya next turn. Okay. So whenever another permanent leaves the battlefield. So, and it includes mine. They put one on top, okay. Block here, double block there. They kept a card on top. That's concerning. I really don't want to give them a lot of stuff here, but I think I have to kill this April. Take 4, it's a lot. Get another flyer. If I draw a land, I can get an extra Triceratops. Okay, if they attack me with Koya, then I attack back for +1/+1 flying, so 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I have to block. So many things kill me here. Like if they have the ninja now. Being at 5 is not a spot I want to be. Thank goodness, no foot ninjas. Let's go. Boom! Oh, that was a close one. That was so close. Oh, man. Lots of close choices in these games. So many close choices. Okay. I did have fun. We have to make a change, though. I don't think we have enough high-powered creatures to support the 2-mana removal spell. I mean, I feel like Go Ninja Go has been consistently really tricky to use. I'd rather have bot bashing time, I think. I have one... I mean, I have some 4-powered things. I have 1, 2, 3... These can get bigger. Like, I just can't use it early. 4, 5. I mean, 2-mana deal 3 flickering stuff does have value for me, but not a ton of value. Getting a couple scries in could be good. Making something unable to block could be okay. I think I'm just going to try that, though. Try to make that change. That was a close game. That was a real close one. The Triceraton was great. Okay, good hand. We get our Raphael the Destroyer here. Raphael the Destroyer. Or Ninja Destroyer. Okay. Let's lead with the Mouser Foundry. If we draw a land, we're going to be pretty happy that we just played everything out. And we have a couple draw steps to find one. Katana, sure. Okay. Okay, now we're really just trying to set up this combo. Mistakes were made. Oh my gosh. I missed out on a point of damage, and I'm not going to be able to play my 4-drop on time. I thought they might not block because of Combat Trick Fear. Karai is so messed up. So they can get back their bird. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to stop that in the long run for now. I was considering holding my removal spell, and I dilly-dallied too much on my decision. Yes. That was okay. I mean, I'm in real bad shape here. The Splinter is going to mess me up here. Okay. That's a cool combo. I'm trying to get a bunch of mana and then just play a huge Triceraton commando here. Sure. So I get 4 mana. So I get 1, 2, So I can cast him for X equals 1 right now, but I can cast him for X equals 3 now. Next turn, I'm going to go for the Casey Jones line, where I'm going to draw 6 extra cards. And 6 cards, I should find an answer to Karai, probably. Two to the bottom. 2 to the bottom, okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. So they would take 2, 5, 8, 11. So I'm discarding my entire hand. So I want to cast this on upkeep. I forgot this trigger would go on the stack twice, the discard one. Maybe that was an oops. So they're at 16. They have no mana. They have 4 blockers. If I attack, whenever this creature deals combat damage, untap it. And so they'll gain 4 life if this thing gets to connect. So if I attack with this. This will be 3, 6, 9, 14, yeah. 3, 6, 9, 11, 16. Boom. That was an interesting game. The Casey Jones drawing 6 cards. I mean, I didn't get to deploy all the cards, but it was still kind of sick. I was just digging for that one removal spell I needed to take care of that card, so finding that was huge. Oh, man. Our deck is humming along, honestly. I feel like I really like this strategy. Okay, Foundry, Casey Jones, don't really want to play it right now, but we'll keep this. We'll find something to do in the meantime. Also, rolling on the Casey Jones is still something you can do if your hand is bad. Not that my hand is that bad right now, but it's getting there. The hand is certainly getting kind of bad. That was a huge draw. What a rip. Still, after playing it, not sure whether it's great, but it'll be cool. Okay. So depending on what they do with this, they might put it on the cryptid. Sure. Okay. Raphael does a good job blocking their stuff. So I'll take 4 here, and then I can go like this, maybe. Or maybe just use Mouser Foundry. Wow, that's crazy. So we're going to discard Raphael. Oh, that's good. And then we'll play April to Scry afterwards. Keep a land so we can play this for X equals 2 next turn. Sure. So they can't block the April. Gearing up for a big attack coming up. Sure. They still have 3 cards in hand. Okay. So now if I can, like, get empty-handed, I could be okay. That's an interesting choice. I think I'll give him a mutagen token for my 1/1s. Let's see what we draw off this. If we draw a kill spell, we're really happy. Oh, that was beautiful. That was so good. I'm discarding 3 at my next turn, so I'm going to discard this card to my null group. Boom. Maybe I should have played the Mountain in case I drew that instant speed thing. I was thinking if I didn't draw anything, I would want to gain the extra life because I was at 12, so I could play this post-combat, but like I'm hitting them for 2, 5, 8. They chump here. 9, 10. Yeah, finding the uneasy alliance was huge there. Casey Jones looks like a real skill tester. Like, when my opponent played Casey Jones, it didn't go as well as when I played it. Though, to be fair, I have found the card I was looking for. I will say, I have consistently wanted Uneasy Alliance Though Manhole Missile in the early turns has been pretty good. The Mouser Foundry is maybe not as much. But I'm liking the build so far. I do think it's been pretty effective. And I think the games have been pretty interesting. I will say, if you didn't catch my last draft video where I was playing blue-green, it did feel like that deck was a little less focused. To be fair, I will say I lost games with that deck where it was like I didn't really have maybe the best draws, but I felt like that deck was slightly unfocused in what it was trying to do, whereas this deck I kind of like, no, okay, I'm trying to be aggressive, but I can get to these mid-game scenarios where I get a lot of value from my cards and the way they combine. And so that gives me a lot more confidence in the like game plan, and I feel like next time I play a blue-green deck, I'm going to try to have that sort of game plan. On the play, I need 1 land to hit the null group, and then after that, I can get this going. I think I'll keep this. I have 9 white sources or something like that because of my 2 gain lands. This is a hand where if I do hit a land, I could totally see myself playing Casey Jones, just looking for a plains. Okay, give me a land. Unfortunate. You're like pretty likely to hit your 3rd land drop in these scenarios. I even have a mountain cycler to make myself a little more likely, and 2 manholes. So I think I was fairly likely to get there on this hand. Ooh, we got there. Nice. So we missed 1 turn, and we're still in it, I think. So they're splashing something. They're probably splashing a green card, because white, green, and red, green aren't supported. What green cards would they want to splash? Okay. Oh, no, they have a second forest. Interesting. I really want to hit land drop, so here we go. Ooh, so close. If I'd hit a plains, I could have played that thing. I'm going to get rid of this. Unfortunately, I did not draw very well this game. I could have played Mechanized Ninja Cavalry there. See what we discard. Oh, man. Literally the 3 best cards. That's not very good. I really wanted to keep the Uneasy Alliance. So I was going to just Uneasy Alliance this guy. If I do draw plains, though, this is totally going to open up. I play this. The ground is no longer a problem. Then I can ninja it back, play it again. I don't think the game's going to last that long. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with Casey Jones. Oh, they're just playing like straight up green cards. My gosh. They discarded a card at random. I don't think they got this one because they can't play it this turn. Yep, that makes more sense. Yeah, attacking with Casey was a mistake. I thought they were just going to give the guy like Menace or something. Oh, no, they just get +1/+0. Okay, I should have read this card again. Oh, man. Maybe I could have won this game if I had played it better. But to be fair, I did draw not very well. They just attack and I'm dead. Yeah, okay. Because this thing gets me. If I was at 3 more life, I still think I'm probably going to lose that. Oh, man. That was an unfortunate loss. I think I could have played better, which makes it feel worse. But I also, like, I needed my Casey to not discard me the wrong cards. Also, if my Casey had hit me at Plains, I could have gone Plains Leonardo that turn. And then I wouldn't even have had to discard to hand size. But yeah, missing land drops loses you games, so this hand is so much better. Oh my gosh. If I was on the play, I don't think I could possibly lose this game. 1 drop, 2 drop. Get this guy in. On the draw, I could definitely lose it, but on the play, I think it would have been almost unbeatable. It's not really something you can control, though, so no need to sweat it. Okay. They must have really wanted that mutagen token. Let's get this guy down. Okay. Sure. Oh, they're attacking. That's a bold move. So, I think I would like to hit a land and play another card. So if I play April, then scry 2, hitting a land is pretty likely. So let's do that, because I really want to make sure I hit my land when I attack with the group. Okay. Tap land's not that helpful. Untap land is not the most helpful, but... I mean, mountain's not the most helpful, but... Okay. Let's ditch. So Mouser Founder could be useful in the future. Raphael, I don't think is the most needed. I want to play... Actually, I'm just going to play the Mouser Founder this turn. I'm going to ditch the Ninja. Yeah. Because this card plus this card does so much damage. Pizza, okay. That's a good draw. Okay, so this is good for me. Then I could play this, or I could Uneasy Alliance on this. Let's get our creature into play. Especially because it scries too. Oh. So now if I attack with the Null group, I can get both of these cards into my hand at some point. I think I want to Mouse or Foundry this thing, or Uneasy Alliance Pizza Face. Seems okay to me, though. Guaranteeing this for X equals 2 next turn. Yep. Sure. Attack like this. Ditch the commander now. Okay. That Foot Mystic is going to be huge. If they have a Tenderize, it's going to gain a lot of life. No! Oh! Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's bad. Okay. That's a game changer. Okay. So if I attack with everything, they're going to go up to 11. If I kill this first. If I kill this, attack with everything. This is going to deal 4, 8. I could use this to kill this. Kill this. Attack with everything. They go block, say, here, here. They take 4, 8, 10. Yeah, they're dead. Okay. Oh, they die before the first strike even. Wow, I can't believe I missed that. Oh my gosh. I mean, they were dead anyway, but like, if that had been a closer fight, I might not have noticed that. Okay, I'm not used to dealing with double strike on all my creatures. Okay, that's definitely something to keep in mind. Okay. That was wild. Okay. It's funny because at a time I was worried about Tenderize on like to gain them like 6 life and then they block, but they needed something to free it up so that it could block. Getting my Menace guy out there was good. I think the scrying decisions and the discard decisions with this deck are so interesting. There's so many close ones to make. I hope we can get the trophy, though. We've learned a lot. We learned about the double strike thing. We learned, like, the MTG Arena on taking a blimp. Be careful if the clock is ticking down. I mean, we got to play against some artifacts deck. Okay, we're going to keep this one. Zog is going to be good. Let's scry. I want both of those. I don't have the neutrinos, but I still think I have some good stuff going on here. Okay. Let's do that to the tunnel rats. We don't want this to come back and haunt us later. And they might not have another 2-powered creature. Ooh, that guy's good. I'm glad I have this instead of my other kill spell. Foot Elite, sure. That is a great card. If I can get away with it, I can win the game next turn pretty much. I can play Zog with Neutrino still alive. There's no way I can let this hit me, right? Okay. Maybe I should have double blocked it. I was considering it. If they have foot guys, I'd rather uneasy alliance those guys. Oh, Roku Saku. Okay. Not the best thing I've ever seen. Leonardo, eh? So if I hit them down to 2, 3, 4, 5, they go to 8, they go to 7. Then I attack with everything, Leonardo kills them. Let's just play Leonardo. And if I draw a land, I can play Zog, and it'll, like, win me the game. And this way, if I don't have to, like, cycle the Zog. Okay, Koya. Interesting. A bit shocked about that. You're kidding me. Oh my gosh, I'm going to lose this game. Are you joking me? Oh my gosh. Wow. If I'd gone with the other line, I think I would have won, maybe. So you go to 6. Did I just play this really badly? I could have blocked Foot Elite with a double block at one point. Wow. What a way to lose. Oh my gosh. Koya messes me up though, I will say. Koya is super good. But my gosh. I think I even kept my lands on top when I scryed. Man, if I didn't block with the neutrinos, I never would have hit the 5th land to play Zog anyway. Gosh, I've had 4 lands the whole game, and then my whole game plan has been wrecked because of the fact that I never hit that 5th land. Yeah. If I'd cycled the Zog to go for the Leonardo play, I might have won this. Oh, man. Yeah, they're ninjas too. I can't block them. Yep. Oh, man. If I draw a land this turn... I mean, Raphael was also super useless. Oh, I was so close. I could have played that so differently. Oh, my gosh. I let the Foot Ninjas through that one turn. And they got to get their Rokusaki going. I could have cast Uneasy Alliance on it earlier or something, I think. I'm going to have to rewatch that game. I think I don't regret using this on the Tunnel Rats. I don't regret exiling the Madame Null with my 4-mana spell. The turn where I played the neutrinos, where I blocked with the neutrinos, like it looks like they didn't actually have a Foot Ninjas. But that was the card that I'm always way too scared of that card, I think. I should just let them hit me, get the Rokusaki going. Because if I'd had the neutrinos, if they hadn't been able to use this thing to kill my neutrinos, I mean, they would have used this later and probably wrecked me. Like killed April, buffed a creature, started to win the race. Oh my gosh. I never got to use my Mouser Foundry. I was just stuck on the lands. If I'd gone for the Zog play, I was so close to doing it too. Like attack with everything. Let them hit me. Like, because they would have been at like 2 less life because I would have attacked with my creature instead of holding it back to the Oroku. They would have freed an extra guy, but then I attacked them with everything Leonardo, buff my whole team. Because I would have had the 5 lands, and I would have had at least 1 unblocked creature. So I could have either made a bunch of big trades, but they had a bunch of 2/4s. The 2/4s lined up so well against me. Oh my gosh, what a game. But I don't think I was destined to win that one based on the way things lined up. But it was felt like I should have been able to win that one. My lands just really didn't cooperate. Not having a second, like that 5th mana was brutal. And also not having double red for being able to play this Ninja Destroyer. Like, just getting that guy into play would have made a big difference. Like, play that, and then I could play Zog the following turn or something. Ah, man. I think the deck was awesome, though. So, I just wanted to get the trophy, because it's always very satisfying to do that. Against Ninja's decks, you really want Manhole Missiles. Uneasy Alliance is good, but it's really bad against Koya, and Koya can really wreck this entire deck. I think I lost 2 times to the Ninja's deck, maybe. But I think I lost mostly to just mana issues. I think if I can smoothly develop that game, I can also do a lot better. Oh, man, that was close. Mouser Foundry. Like, being able to activate this to kill something, or, like, threaten to kill something. Like, kill the Okusaki with it. Saki with it. Gosh, what a brutal loss. Anyway, still a successful deck. If you made it to the end, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag Rhino car, because, oh no, Dino car, because this is a dinosaur. This is the car. They were kind of the engine that fueled our deck in many cases. We had some cool synergies with them. Or hashtag every Raphael, because we had the common Raphael, the uncommon Raphael, the rare Raphael, and the mythic rare Raphael. I think the rare one was the best one, for what it's worth. This card was messed up. Anyway, hashtag all the Rafs, or hashtag Dino car to let me know you made it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.